Hello friends, this is Self-Critical Automaton and I'm playing more Dark Souls. So you might notice that I am A, not human, and B, lacking my lovely 3 liquid humanity that I built up over the course of the last episode. Yeah, that's basically this is my second attempt to do today's episode because I was somewhat thoughtlessly interrupted. I mean, actually, my dad might be watching these at some point in the future, so I won't be too critical, but, you know, I did put a big sign on my door saying, on air, and he still interrupted me in the middle of a thing, and the interruption caused me to, be made dead. To be deaded. So, I had to basically start the episode over again anyway, which is frustrating because I'd said a whole bunch of stuff about mythic significance and what, divinity means. Well, no, actually, no, I didn't get onto the divinity. I'm going to see if I can... Are these guys vulnerable to, well, okay, not if they dodge, but are they vulnerable to fire? Whoa, no, they are not. If I can keep his attention, I can draw him back up over here and, get him to fall off the edge. Bit harder to do that without arrows, but, come on. Come on. Nearly there. Off you go. So, I've said before about Dark Souls that it's a game that, basically is designed around people finding and exploiting, well, exploits, you know? Not bugs per se, but intricacies of the AI that let you, get away with silly bullshit like luring things over edges and, finding spots where your opponent can't aggro to you, but you can still shoot arrows at them, that kind of thing. In most games, cheesing things like that is, you know, frowned upon. In Dark Souls, it's often necessary to progress. See, he de-aggroed, that's why I need some arrows. Ah, but he fell off anyway, fantastic. So, as you can see, we've made it through the sewer, and now we're under the sewers of Lordran, in the disgusting sewer town that the sewer people built. Although I suppose these are technically sewer mutants rather than sewer people, but, I mean, mutants are people too. That's basically the plot of the X-Men, so I should remember not to be so dismissive of the humanity of people who clearly aren't very human anymore. I mean, look at that guy. That's, like, wow. Big ol' ogre chap. I think I can backstab them if I'm careful. Or back punch them. Ah, yes, fantastic. 8 damage and 97 damage. Practically nothing. As you can imagine, it's very dangerous to use the dodge roll too much around here, so I'm probably going to be baiting attacks and backstabbing until this guy dies. I mean, he's huge and he's damage resistant, so it's a bit, you know, punching baggy. Anyway, so, this is Blighttown. It's the town of disgusting sewer mutants, but it's not quite as bad as it's going to get. This is one of the tougher areas of the game, and I know I made going through the deeps look... I always call it the deeps, I'm pretty sure it's actually the depths. I'm sure you guys remember more than I do, since you were the ones watching the last episode. Oh shit, I didn't mean to use that. Oh well. Waste not, want not. Yeah, the poison they give you doesn't last very long, and they drop dung pies. Basically, we've gone through, you know, the city of horrible undead that just attack you for no reason because they're arseholes. Fair enough. We've gone through the sewers that all those undead people poop into, and now we're at the bottom of that sewer, where giant horrible sewer people just literally throw poo at you. Lovely place. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely face. I can't actually sing, so I'm not going to sing Hotel California. Sorry. Oh, shit. Not only that, there are also even more unpleasant people who shoot you with toxic. That's probably going to kill me before I can use a... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so, to be a bit more coherent with my... Did he just... Yeah, he just jumped off the edge. I hate it when things die after I die, because then I don't get their souls. Here we are, back in the depths. So, I probably made going through the depths look pretty easy. I mean, I died a couple times, but, you know, I knew where I was going and what I was doing and where all the enemies were. When you're doing the deeps the first time, or the depths, rather, I'm going to keep making that mistake. When you're doing the depths for the first time, it's on the verge of impossible. It's where a lot of people give up. And Dark Souls is absolutely a game about despair and depression and misery. And it's one of the other interesting ways in which it ties its mechanics to its thesis, or what it's trying to say, which is that you don't lose Dark Souls when you die. When you die, you come back. You come back forever, infinitely. You don't have a limited number of lives. This isn't Super Mario. In Dark Souls, when you lose, is not... Oh, for fuck's sake. What is this, the amazing Canadian boxing rat? Canada doesn't exist in this world. I don't know why I decided it would be Canadian. I was thinking of Australian boxing kangaroos. But Australia doesn't exist here either, so, you know. Swings and roundabouts, really. Punch the rat in the butt. Gain a tiny bit of health back because of the ring that I'm wearing. So I'm probably going to buy a whole bunch of arrows as soon as I grab my souls. In fact, next time I die, I will probably edit out running back. Just for, you know, you're going to see me running back to pick up my souls quite a lot in this game. And I suppose while my ramblings might be entertaining, you know, it's probably not entertaining if I'm doing it for the third time and you've seen me run this way a whole bunch. Anyway. Come on, Macy. Jump off the edge for me. There's a good chap. Look, see? I'm a ripe target. You can probably... Oh, don't yell at me. That's not nice. Come on. Are you gonna come over here? A little bit further. A little bit further. Ha! Like, if that little extra bit of platform here wasn't there, then this tactic wouldn't be possible. So it's kind of like you have the game designer's blessing to cheese all you like. Okay, so I was talking about this concept of mythic significance. I don't think that souls are literally a soul. After all, if you kill something, you don't get one soul, and it's odd to think that something might have multiple souls. So souls is not, you know, when you kill something, you get its soul. You get one soul. But that soul is more or less valuable based on the mythic significance of the thing you killed. So, yeah, okay, so, 311, that should do me for a while.
Thank you. That was a...
Mustn't forget to equip them. Oh, I already had 890 standard arrows, and I completely forgot. Wow, okay. So, yeah, that's a thing that happened. Apologies if my voice is a bit husky today. I'm kind of in the middle of not being very well at the moment. But, you know, such is life. C'est la vie. Now, naturally, you know, a rat has not got much mythic significance. It's not, you know, nobody really cares about a rat. I'm completely out of practice with getting the arcs for these things. Oh dear, oh dear. So, yeah, the mythic significance of a rat is negligible, so you only get a little bit of energy and power from when you kill a rat. It's kind of the idea of, like, you know, if you kill something, you gain its power. But, again, literalized in an unusual way. Whoa, close, in an unusual way. Right, that's all 4 of these guys down. Let's continue on. I say all 4 as if there aren't more of them later. So, Blighttown, there we go. Title card. Always nice. Let's see if we can't hit that guy. It's often very difficult in Blighttown to get good shots because everyone runs around and jumps over things. But if you can spot someone in the distance and tag them with an arrow, they'll come charging across, scrambling all over the ridiculous twiggy superstructure. Where did they even get this wood? They live underground. Although, this is the sewer, right? So I suppose everything that washes down here ends up with these guys, and they're, Is he stuck? He is stuck. Fantastic. Let's take a pot shot. Distracted the other guys with another arrow. Excellent. Let's see if we can keep him on the back foot. These guys are surprisingly dangerous. They're fast, they're agile, and they have a jumping grab attack, much like the plant people from the planty place. So, yeah, let's see if we can catch that guy now. There we go, planted it right in the middle of the chest. Fantastic. Now, you remember the giant rat that we fought in the sewers? The thing about the giant rat is that that's exactly the kind of thing that becomes part of folklore. A particular rat finds a particularly safe spot, a particularly old, powerful rat, just sits there and feeds on the bits of people thrown down to it for centuries by the butchers. And maybe even, you know, heroes try and prove their mettle by going down into the disgusting sewers and fighting it, but no one ever really... Oh, shit. I think he saw me. No one ever really manages to... Ah, okay, that's the other thing I forgot to do. I need to equip my spider shield now, because the spider shield, if you remember, blocks all poison and toxin, and these guys often have poison attacks. And over here somewhere, there he is, see that guy, almost impossible to spot? He is a blow dart dude. Unlike the rest of these guys, the blow dart dudes aren't actually hollows. They're the last few people living in this place that aren't... I mean, I think they're still sewer mutants, but they aren't hollowed sewer mutants. Oh shit, that's the... yeah, that was the leap attack. So unlike these guys, who are sewer mutants and who have become hollow, and incidentally that implies that there was a community living down here before hollowing took hold. And let's remember, there's no actual indications as to how the dark sign spreads. It's just a mysterious curse. There he is, see him over there? Yeah, they don't respawn. That implies that they are not undead. If he's not undead, what does that mean? Well... let's see if we can backstab him. Ha! Although he does look quite hollowy, but... oh shit, there's another one. Let's see if we can... excellent. Oh shit, where did that one come from? Come on, just jump off the edge. Do me a favour. Oh god. Alright. More room to dodge over here. More room to dodge. Okay, good. Good. Right, okay, good. Come on. Come on. I won't bite, only punch. It might be worth trying a heavier weapon, really. Something with a bit more swing to it, so that I can hit multiple of these guys at the same time. Yeah, if they catch you, they just eat your face until you die, so... generally a good idea to be careful. Oh shit, he got me. Like I said, eat your face until you die. Oh god. And we're back. So, I've cleared out back up to where I was and regained my my bloodstain. Fortunately, I didn't have to worry about the blowgunner because he's already dead. As I said, they don't respawn. I mean, that is a gameplay thing. Let's see if we can get that guy to fall off. No, these guys are generally better at not falling off stuff than the ogres are. Not least because they're smaller, I suppose. You might also notice I've switched back to the battle axe. That's because, unlike the cestus, it generally staggers them pretty well, even though it doesn't actually do much more damage. And frankly, these guys, you know, they're strong and fast. I need to stagger them if I want to not die. Now, I believe I was saying something about having a fairly easy time in the depths. And, you know, in my hundreds and hundreds of hours of playing this game, well, I don't know if it's multiple hundreds, but I've definitely played more than 100 hours of this game. I've completely learned pretty much every zone of the game, except Blighttown. Blighttown is the only zone I still can't remember where things are. It's big and complicated, and generally kind of really difficult. It's not the only zone I still have trouble with, but it is absolutely the only zone I still have trouble with because I don't know where the items and the enemies and the floor even are. Headshot. Boom. So I'm generally going to try and lure these guys out one by one for fairly obvious reasons. Right, mythic significance. Yes, so that's a term, I don't know if it's not a term anyone else uses, it's just something I've come up with because it feels fitting and appropriate to what's going on. Now, I think this is only true in Lordran. After all, the descriptions on coins mention that outside of Lordran, you know, the world is the world. It might be medieval, but it's still, you know, people buy stuff with money rather than with souls. So when you buy something in this game with souls, what you're doing is you're trading a little scrap of your power, of your mythic significance, to someone in exchange for something. And this is I can make that jump. I know I can make that jump because I've made it before. But I'm going to be a bit careful and see if I can snipe anyone. There is a bonfire nearby. It's not on that bridge. It must be the next arch. Okie dokie. Okie dokie lemon cokey. Yeah, it's quite dark up here as well. Is there an item up here? There must be. Well, let me get to that one at least. He has not spotted me. You can use arrows to distract people as well, which is good. Now, one of the great things about this place is that you can spot people from really far away and tag them with arrows, and they are quite likely to fall off on their way over to you. However, we're not quite... This guy's not quite far enough away for that to be likely. So, let's prepare to fight. Team Rocket, something, something, something. Horrible noises they make. Okay. Well, he's down. Right, okay. Tell you what, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to get ready to make that jump, and then I'm going to call it the end of the episode. It might be a bit of a short episode today. I'm not sure how long the editing will take for the thoughtless interruption. Anyway, it's been a pleasure. I'll probably ramble more about what stuff is and means next time. Bye then.